Hey guys, it's Benedictines the vegan. Today I want to talk about the value of truth. I've realized that a lot of people don't know how valuable truth is. I've realized that a lot of people who do not accept the truth are not actually afraid of the truth. They are actually afraid of the consequences of accepting the truth. A couple of weeks ago, I was debating with a group of Christians. I think there were 8, 9, or 10 of them. As I was debating with them, this other girl stood up to me and she said, repent, repent. The reason why she said I should repent was because I said God was evil. I told her that God was evil because he would send people to hell. What I was trying to show her was that your God will send people to hell simply because they were born in the wrong place. For an example, if you were born in a place that's full of Muslims, you probably would be a Muslim. Why? Because you never try to understand what the truth is. It's not like you became a Christian because you were looking for the truth and you started reading a lot of books and started talking to a lot of people and started doing your research, and then you found out that Christianity was the truth. No, you were indoctrinated. You were probably born in a family that believes in God and you just believed in the Christian God. That's it. So if you were born in a place that's full of Muslims, you probably be a Muslim. You probably believe in Allah. So your God will send people who were born in a wrong place to hell. That is evil. It's obviously evil. And that's the truth, right? So you were saying, wow, you're brave, you have to repent, blah, blah, blah. And I was saying, you see, that's what I mean when I say your God is evil, because he's going, according to what you believe, he's going to punish me for speaking the truth, for saying that it's evil. Do you think that I would punish you if you say that I'm evil? Do you think that I would attack you or do something bad to you for saying that I'm evil? Of course not. And let's just say I did something bad to you for saying that I'm evil. Would you say that I'm not evil? Would you say that I'm a good person? You see, the biggest problem that many Christians have is that they do not judge their God. Like whatever he does has to be good because he's God or because he's above them. But if someone did the type of shit that he does, then that person will be considered bad. That person will be considered a psychopath. That person will be considered the worst human. You see, but that's not really what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about religion today. I actually want to talk about anti-natalism. The reason why people do not want to accept that life is suffering is because they are afraid of the consequences of accepting that. I mean, what will that mean? It will change the way that we look at life. And a lot of people don't want to face the consequences of that. They don't want to face the consequences of that truth. You mean to tell me that people are so dumb that they do not realize that a lot of people are suffering? Bro, hey, people are suffering out there. It's not a fucking game, all right? A lot of people are going through some real shit. Things that are very hard to comprehend. Things that make people who are brave enough to not be afraid of God, to actually hate God. Like, who, you know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Why would you put someone through this kind of shit? For what? I mean, those who believe that God exists and, they actually just hate God for it. It's not like I believe God exists the way that Christians do. I'll talk about what I really believe some other time, what I really believe, because I've never really spoke about that. I'll explain why I believe what I believe about this world, and yeah, I think it will make sense. The problem has always been the consequences of truth. The truth is painful. The truth has never been simple. That's why you see people creating illusions all the time. That's why you see people avoiding the truth all the time. That is why people become angry when you tell them the truth. If someone does something wrong and you tell them to their face that, okay, what you did was wrong or what you did was dumb, they're going to hate you. Straight up. That's how you lose friends. Period. Tell them the truth and you're going to lose them. You see? That is the truth. People are afraid of the truth. People do not want to be told the truth. You see? They are actually afraid of the consequences of the truth. They are afraid of how it's going to make them feel. People spend their whole lives trying to run away from pain. You see? The truth is, life is suffering. Life is full of suffering, bro. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are suffering. And you want to know why? Because this life is really about evolution. It's really about survival of the fittest. And many people are not fit. When I say it's about survival of the fittest, I'm not saying people who are having a hard time surviving are not fit. I mean, evolution doesn't really give a fuck about what we might consider fit as a collective. It's really about where you are. You might find that you are in a place where people think that being fit is being a Christian, and you're not a Christian. You're going to have a hard time surviving in that place. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a simple example. You're going to have a hard time because people are not going to understand you. People are going to think that you are evil. People are going to think that you got demons, you know. So it's going to be hard for you to make friends. It's going to be hard for you to date people. They're just not going to get you. So you are not fit in that place. It doesn't mean that you're not a great person. You might be right and you might be in alignment with the truth more than they could ever be, but it's really about what is considered fit in a particular place, or what's fitness in that place, what's fit. You know what I mean? That's what it's really about. So life is about that. So a lot of people who are not fit to be where they are suffer a lot. You know how they suffer? Let me give you a simple example. Let's just say you are in a place where you're not accepted. You're in a place where people do not understand you. Human beings have this tendency of treating people badly if they are not fit. That's how we are. Let me give you a simple example. Let's just say a girl that you consider ugly and a girl that you consider beautiful came to you and asked for your help. Like these two girls asked for help. As a guy, who are you most likely to help? You're most likely going to help the one that's considered beautiful, right? Because according to you, that is what's fit. And you are programmed to respond better to those that are fit. You're not programmed to respond well to those that are not fit. In fact, you might actually treat that person badly just because they're not fit. It won't even matter if they are good. It won't even matter if they are nice to you. That's not what's going to count. What's going to count is whether the person is fit or not. That's how human beings are in general. I remember a couple of years ago, I was working in this other department. We went to this other place where we were doing a cleanup. In that place, there were lots of homeless people. These people, decided to help us, pick up papers and make that place clean. They helped us a lot. And after that, we had food. So after that, we gave them food and we also ate. But after giving everyone food, there was still a lot of food left in the truck. So these homeless people came back, like, yo, we need more, we don't know what we're gonna eat tonight, please help us. This other lady that was standing next to me, she was like our boss, not really our boss, but she was somewhere there. She was like, no, we gave these people food. What are they doing here? And this person is a Christian, by the way. She's a human. Let me put it that way. She's just a human. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to put it. Like, she's just a human. Human beings are just programmed to act a certain way. So she was acting like a human. She was like, no. We gave these people food. We can't give them food again. I was like, what? What the hell? Like, it really fucked with me because I didn't get it at the time until I understood that, human beings just respond that way to people that they consider to be below them. to people that they consider to be unfit. Because if someone above her came and asked for food, she would give that person. It wouldn't matter if that person came back and said, yo man, give me 10 takeaways. If it was the MEC that came, and asked for 10 containers, she would give that person very easily. That's how human beings are programmed. But just because it's a fucking homeless person or homeless people, a bunch of homeless people, she didn't respond very well. And that's how we are, and that's what's causing suffering. It's very simple. So life is suffering, and it will always be, because it's about evolution, you see. It's about survival of the fittest. That's what it's really about. So people don't give a fuck about the truth. They don't give a fuck about fairness, They give a fuck about fitness. Are you fit? I keep on telling people that in this world, you don't get what you want. You actually get what you deserve. And what you deserve has to do with how fit you are. For an example, if you watch Got Talent shows, America's Got Talent, South Africa Got Talent, even if you are nice to the judges, they're not gonna really vote for you if your performance is whack, right? It's about who's fit. Even if you are rude to the judges, if your performance is up there, they don't have to say yes. That's how it is. I'm just giving you a simple example here. There are more complicated examples. I'm just giving you a simple example. But it's really, really about fitness. And that's how human beings are programmed to respond. It's people like me who don't give a fuck if you're fit. People like me are against how things work. I don't give a fuck if someone is beautiful. I treat people the same, dude. I don't give a fuck if people are misjudged in society or whatever. Dude, this kind of shit does not matter to me. If you come into my life and you're real, I'm going to be real to you. If you come into my life and you're fake, I'm going to, stay the fuck away from you. It doesn't matter if you're beautiful. And that's how I am as an individual, because I've decided to rise above evolution. That's what it's really about. But yeah, life is suffering because many humans are just humans. They're just how they were programmed. And there are really few humans that decided to, not necessarily decided, but they've had to go through things that were so painful that the truth wasn't painful anymore. You know what I mean? Because the truth is painful, bro. If life spoiled you, if you were spoiled by life, if life treated you so well, and someone came to you and told you the truth, it will hurt. It's not going to make you feel comfortable, and you're going to reject that person like, yo, this doesn't feel good. But if life treated you so badly and you felt all kinds of pains, and someone came to you and told you the truth, yeah, you're already used to pain, so it's not really going to matter, right? It's not going to matter. You're just going to listen to that person, even if it's not making you feel comfortable. And if you listen, you're going to get it. Because the truth is simple, just like I was telling you. So you won't even be afraid of the consequences of the truth, because you have felt a lot of pain and you're no longer afraid of pain. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about, man. The truth is really, really simple. Life is suffering. It is that simple, but it's very hard to understand or to even accept that reality, because that would mean that for parents, for an example, it will mean that they've done something wrong by bringing children here, and they wouldn't want to live with that. It will be hard for them to live with that. And a lot of people still want to have children, because it's hard to just decide that you're not going to have children. You understand how hard that is? It's not simple, and people want to go with what's simple. They want to go with what makes them feel good. They want to go with what is easy. You understand? So that's the thing. That is why people do not accept the truth. It has nothing to do with them not understanding what the truth is. It's the pain. That's why when I'm debating with people, they become angry very easily. I've realized that. And I never become angry. I'll just be laughing, And a lot of people have told me that, yo, man, when you're debating with people, they truly become frustrated, for real. They become frustrated because you you have a certain way of challenging people, challenging their bullshit, and that makes them feel uncomfortable. There have been many people that have become emotional when I was debating with them, because they just didn't feel good, because they're used to just people telling them that, yeah, you're right, or they're just used to being listened to. For an example, if you're debating with the pastor, because the pastor is always used to just being listened to by people and not being questioned by people. If they meet people who actually challenge them, they're not gonna feel good. It's gonna fuck with them, especially if it's in front of people who respect them, because they're gonna realize, the people who respect them are gonna realize that this person knows nothing, because they're really being challenged right now and they're not, coming up with good answers. They are behaving more like a program. I've been in these kind of situations before, man, where a person that's truly respected is debating with me in front of the people that respect them, and I would challenge them a lot, and they'll become emotional, and after they've left, they will tell the people that listen to them that, you shouldn't listen to people like this. This is how the devil uses people to manipulate you. You know what I mean? These smart people, they'll always say that I'm smart, because I really, really do challenge them. But like, this is how the devil operates and all this shit. And I'll be laughing, because I know there's no devil that's operating. It's just the fucking truth, and people do not want to accept the truth. So after that person leaves, the people that invited that person will be like, I can't believe this person got emotional, or they got defeated like that. You know what I mean? Because people can't handle the truth. It makes them feel uncomfortable, and it's gonna show. I'm really about the truth, and no lie can withstand the truth. I don't give a fuck how smart you are, man. You could be Jordan Peterson, you could be Sam Harris, you could be anyone. If someone brings the truth and they really know their story, you can't really fuck with them. You can't really debate with them. And that's what it's really about, man. The truth is hard because of that. The truth is painful because of that. But ultimately, the truth will set you free. So if you take that path and let it hurt you and let it reshape you, you're gonna actually evolve. And that's what it's really about. Thank you all, guys. Peace.